That's a bit bright. Anyway, we're going to be playing Last Mission, if it works. Don't think it's a nostalgia crack. That's enough of that, mate. So, see what's going on here then, eh? So, stupid remote control, or the remote sensor, or the part of the TV that does something with the, remote sensor, not working now. And I do believe if you switched it off at the plug and then switched it back on, it would go into standby mode, although it might not be the case. Who knows, mate, who knows, innit? Alright, land. That looks interesting. I'm going to have to check that out now. Let's hope it lasts. Let's hope the tobacco isn't full of shit. So, I think Last Mission was like some Bostonian type game. Like Thunder Force 2 on the Mega Drive. What happened to Thunder Force 1? I don't know, mate. But other than that, I don't really know much about the game, so I hope there's dogs. But I don't think it's a remember crack, so... Actually, if you go looking specifically for a remember cracked copy, it's surprising how often you won't find one. I assumed that they were just, they'd done almost everything. I'm not talking about obscure games now. I'm talking about, well-known games that would have sold quite a few copies. So, that's a shame because theirs usually do work with the SD2AC. And Jack Alien does the dogs, they're probably one of the few crackers who aren't offensive or arrogant, actually. I don't know if that's enough, mate. That's just small roll up. And I suspect, as this is in the US Gold Directory, it's actually going to be a full roll up situation, as I like to call it. So poor Aslan wasn't feeling well yesterday. His dinner only made it halfway down his desserts, so cooked it, I suppose. No need to be disgusting. Not sure why cats seem to think that jumping up on the bed with a blanket on it is the best place to regurgitate. He didn't puke, it was like, nah. Anyway, I need to get too specific about that. So, he's on limited amounts of wet box and biscuits for a bit. Just in case there's something funny going on. I wash the bowls and then I rinse them out with, water that had just boiled in the kettle. So, if he did catch something, so it could be that, he had a bit of a mix of either tuna or salmon, which I think is the case, or cod and plaice, because I put two different pouches every time I put the food down. Not all cats like exactly the same food. So. One of my cats who's small and skinny, which I don't like. I like the cat, I don't like them being skinny, because they're only little. She is always pick the two leftmost or two rightmost pouches. Yeah, when they still bothered to separate them with the cardboard dividers. Now when you get them, they just fucking chuck the shit into one massive box and that's it, mate. It's like trying to find the cheese and onion crisps at the bottom of the multi-pack. Because at the top is fucking ready salted, which are like, If I wanted a plate of potato flavoured things with salt on them, I have a fucking portion of chips, you cunt. Same calories, a lot nicer. And then under them it was the, you know, the two salt and vinegar ones. And then right at the bottom was a cheese and onion. And of course, the library's probably in my pyjama bottoms from hours ago. God damn it. E.T. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about the TV. I think the best thing is to get one of them universal remotes from the pan shop. I ain't fucking pissing about with PayPal for that shit. Greetings to us, whatever. Nice sound effect though. Nice sound effect there, governor. There we go, right? Not many instructions, just blast the gun emplacements and other likely objects. See what I mean? Remember, I would have done this properly. And in the instructions, what do you think of the new intro? This is definitely pubescent little cunts with small cockitis or small cock phobia. I don't fucking know. Basically, they've got a tiny cock, even though they can biologically reproduce that legally. I don't know how old these little cunts were. So if the scrolling's so bad, why didn't you fix it? No. Bet the NES sound chip couldn't do these sound effects. There we go. I'm an outcast, am I? No, I just have high standards. And YouTube is full of low fucking standards. Okay, scrolling looks alright there. Don't tell me it's joystick put one. Right, it'd help if we had the joystick in the right port, so let's just abandon this game. Suck it! Suck on your roll up. So, yeah, interesting point there. Gan's Teeth said, like most people would say actually, in terms of those 8-bit bullet hell shoot 'em ups, as I like to call them, yeah, might not have loads of bullets, but they're fucking hard. Bullet stroke enemy hell, stroke hazards to avoid hell. Your mission has failed. It knows all about me. I'm an outcast, and my mission to have loads of people watching my YouTube videos has failed. Man, why couldn't I decipher? Well, actually, I didn't own this game, so there's that. I don't think we'll be getting anywhere near the top 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scores. Let's have music on. Right, okay, let's check out sound effects. So it has an attract mode that's annoying. Never come across that before. But anyway. I suppose he means the single scan line of flickering going on due to the right. Oh, he probably means the direction change. The way they've done it is obviously when you change direction, they immediately. Oh, hang on, so you can crash into shit as well. How do I know what I can crash into then? Ah, Jesus Christ. Can I crash into it or is it blowing me up? It puts you right near the bastard for a minute. So they're relatively easy to blow up. Why is there no sound effects on the game? Is it music or fuck all? Yeah, anyway, end the madness. Thank you. Said F7 music on off. I wanted the music off. Not really from the Nintendo NES generation, where you have to have fucking music playing all the time. Music that adds fuck all to the atmosphere, I might add. Right, so I don't know if the sound's coming on or off now. So you get no sound effect for you firing? Right, the controls are very iffy for the function keys. Right, after all that, not quite finished me roll up just yet. So the scrolling itself, apart from when it transitions to a different direction. Oh shit. Oh no. Fucking all that. Fucking everything fires at yourself. Why'd I blow up? I didn't see any bullets on the screen there. Which brings me on nicely to my point. Okay, that I can understand that. Where Gans Teeth said he hasn't really got the reaction times to play games like that anymore. I think for me it's my, it's not really my vision, it's my reaction time to what I see. So visual cortex related. Ah, come on, it's fucking... Yeah, I must admit, Lord of West was like a rare moment where I really enjoyed playing that game. Playing that sort of reminded me of how awesome having a C64 back then was. Yeah, it's that simple. There may have been other things that were awesome, but we can have space, or can you actually? Yeah, you can. So you just have to put in 3 initials, so 2 initials and a space, if like me you don't have a middle name. Looking at the choices my parents made for my first name, I don't think I'd want a middle name. However, I do know someone, I think he was Turkish, and his name was You Fuck. Obviously they don't pronounce it that way in their motherland, but in this country in school that's what it was called. I think it was a year above me actually, so wasn't actually in the same year, let alone the same class as me. I don't actually remember who was in, my form class, the one you go in for registration. Let's try this properly. I'm getting a bit of glare from my own vitreous humour, and then on the plastic lensed reading glasses. So yeah, for me, I think it's just noticing stuff, but that's how we play C64 games anyway. Oh no, the collision detection is very unforgiving. You're a tiny, like, NES sized hardware sprite. It's a bit shit actually. So once you realise that the game is a cunt, maybe you get somewhere with it. And when I want to shoot them, they're not fucking blowing up, are they? Fuck off! Goddamn motherfuckers. I think it's a 4-colour background, so luckily I've got that get out clause. Yes, it is a 4 fucking. So the collision detection for you is very harsh, but for them it's very generous. So that's a negative point. Fucking hell, bruv. It's something you probably would have said in the pub to your mate. Fucking hell, bruv. We shouldn't be in the pub, we're only 14. Yeah, there is that too. Is that a fucking power up? I hate it when they have enemies that look like power ups. Dipstick, do your thing, buddy. Nah, I don't like this one. Ah, bollocks. At least we got the shield. I've got the same shit weapon. Oh, bloody hell. Give me the other nice weapon, innit? Nah, this weapon's rubbish. It doesn't fire often enough. So it's funny that on the NES you'd have to do complex sprite multiplexing to do this many things on the screen. That actually makes me laugh. How do I get rid of this shit weapon? Because the only reason we ain't finished the game yet is because this weapon is shit. Can I just knock them out with my shield? Right, don't pick up any more power-ups, you idiot. Those turrets are really difficult to knock out, actually. There's something going on here. Okay, so... No, I'm not picking any power-ups. This is the weapon. This is the meal. As a so, oh shit. We did quite well though. Well, YouTube is a fucking failure. I'm talking about the actual, the design of the website, including the shit algorithms and all that. Man, that is a success. One of the biggest websites on the internet. So I suppose millennials would think that's fucking brilliant.